We did the Church of Lukumi, Babalu, I versus the City of Hialeah.
Where and when? Where? The city of Hialeah, Florida, of course. And it was argued on Wednesday, November 4th, 1992, and decided Friday, June 11th, 1993. And you will see this guy. It's a sheep, if you can't tell. And his name's Hugo, and he's going to be on every slide for some reason, because they worship the animals and stuff. Who was involved? The Church of the Lukumi, Babalu I versus the City Council of Hialeah, Florida. And that is Santeria Church in Florida. What happened? The church practiced the Afro-based religion of Santeria. They used animal sacrifice as a form of worship. Shortly after the announcement of a Santeria church in Hialeah, Florida, the city council passed several ordinances addressing religious sacrifice. They felt as if this violated their First Amendment's free exercise clause. The church then filed a lawsuit in U.S. District Court seeking for the Hialeah ordinance to be declared not constitutional or unconstitutional. This court case relates to the First Amendment of the free exercise clause, and it is a civil case. What a civil case is like between groups of people and stuff.
The arguments for each of the following groups were the church said by not allowing them to sacrifice the animals, they said it was violating their First Amendment. The city said that the killing of these animals for sacrificial clause was unconstitutional. So the church, or the plaintiff in the case, took it up with the judicial branch. The plaintiff is the group bringing the charges. It was a civil case, and the city was the defendant. The opinion of the court. When it finally came down for them to vote, 9 votes went to the church and no votes went to the city, so the people were in favor of the church. The Chief of Justice ruled in favor of the church. Why is this important? The city was trying to pass these ordinances against the church and the Santorini faith. We should care because this can serve as a precedent or a decision later on based off of this case. It serves as an example that certain groups or people cannot be singled out because of their religious beliefs. So overall, took place in Hialeah, Florida. The Church of Lukumi Babalu I versus the City Council of Hialeah. The church wanted to sacrifice animals, but Hialeah didn't want to allow it. They filed a lawsuit, and the church ended up winning by arguing that it violated their First Amendment. 9 votes went to the church, no votes went to the city. The Chief of Justice ruled in favor of the church, and the church won.
And just some background on the religion of Santeria. Santeria used animal sacrifice as a form of worship in which an animal's carotid arteries would be cut, and except during healing and death rites, the animal would be eaten. So that's not very good.
Many people think this is a very controversial case, and the court hearing went on for about a year.